Confucius Institute, really, if we're talking about its mission, is to promote Chinese language and the culture in Ireland. So that's why, since we established, we have been working very closely with government, institutions, and with business, to try to establish stronger links between Ireland and China. The only way we could kind of survive and develop is to work with Irish schools. Obviously, the Galway Education Centre provides a very good platform as a strategic partner for UCD Confucius Institute.
This is a fantastic opportunity for the Galway Education Centre. It's historic to be the first regional training centre for the UCD Confucius Institute. And what it's going to do, it's going to really provide amazing opportunities for both teachers and students in the west of Ireland over the coming years.
Have a very safe and fruitful voyage. There we go.
It's only beginning to dawn on Ireland at this point, the massive potential that exists for Ireland to have a very strong relationship with China in the future. And not alone purely in trade, I think culturally we've a lot in common. I think our two peoples are anxious to embrace all that's exciting about the 21st century, technology and so on, but I think we're also very, very careful to hold on to what's important about our past. What's happening here today, the Confucius Institute setting up a regional training centre here in the west of Ireland for West of Ireland teachers, is a very significant milestone along that journey.
I think there's a high-level delegations from each side, like the Vice President Xi Jinping is visiting Ireland in February, and in March, the Taoiseach Kenny visited China, and that brings the highest level of this relationship between these two countries. We're also very happy to see there are two Confucius Institutes already settled down here in Ireland, and they are providing a lot of resources for the Chinese language learning here. So I should say, with this kind of development, we will have a very bright future between our two countries.
Well, I've been teaching Mandarin Chinese here in Dublin for a whole year, and I teach in 3 schools. One is in Belvedere, and the other 2 schools is the Dominican Sign Hill in Blackrock, and the other is St. Michael's Holy Face. I think it's a really, really great experience teaching Irish schools, because Irish schools are so different from the Chinese schools, and they have many different activities. And I think the reason why they introduced the Chinese culture into the TY year, transition year, is because they want to learn something different. The Chinese is a country far, far away, and with so many different things. And I think it's like open a window to their world, to see something different, to experience something different, and the students enjoy it enormously.
Last year we started the Chinese culture and the Mandarin, so we had a teacher called Tom Kong who came into the classroom, did a double class of language for 10 weeks with 3 groups of transition years. The children loved the culture, and because it was so interactive, it was very well laid out. They had audio clips, it was lots of quizzes, games, they did lots of display boards and posters and making Chinese lanterns. It was all interactive, really.
I have been using the teaching pack for the last 5 weeks, and I'm absolutely thrilled by it. It's everything that you need is at a click of the mouse, and I think what's lovely about it is that every teacher with their vast experience and expertise can interact in their own way with the materials given, and you can as a teacher, you can focus on delivery and enhancing the educational experience for the kids.
From today's show, we can see a lot of Chinese languages and Chinese cultures are put in a very vivid and lovely way to let the students to master.
I very much enjoy it. I was given the option, did I want to continue with this year, and I took a firm hold on it, and I want to keep it, because my own personal insights really is that It has helped me improve my own subjects, my history, my religion. And I suppose it has inspired me really because I'm enrolling in the language classes which are starting here in the Galway Education Centre in October 15th. And I know our school is very much interested in offering it as a short course on the new Junior Search Reform programme. So yes, there's been lots of changes, but all good.
It is an exciting time and also a special day for UCD Confucius Institute to launch this very important regional training center. I have to say that's the first one in all of Ireland. So with this kind of partnership, certainly we can work more closely to Irish schools in the west part of Ireland.
And building on that, with the new junior certificate coming and the possibility of modules on Mandarin, we see possibilities in primary school also in the Galway area. So going forward, working with the UCD Confucius Institute and also working with the Chinese Embassy here in Ireland, we think that we will see major moves forward in the teaching of Mandarin and also in the understanding of Chinese culture in Ireland.
For the Institute in Dublin to be reaching out regionally across the country to places like Galway, I think is a very, very important step forward in that relationship. And I see no reason whatsoever why we can't have them in Sligo or in Limerick or in Kerry, for example. There's a significant resource there in UCD, in the Confucius Institute, and only now are we beginning to become aware of what can be achieved in partnership with teacher education centres around the country.